Hey everyone, welcome back to the SunnySide. I'm Sunny, and these are the weekly all signs reading for all zodiac signs for the week of April 7th to April 11th, 2025. All right, let's jump into it. Let's just jump right into it. Hey Aries, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. So Mercury's turning direct, okay? Okay, Mercury's turning direct, but that just means communication frees up. So people were hanging out, like there's still a lot of energy in Pisces, and it's just shifting direction this week. So I know the weekend was a kick in the follow law, but like let's move on to the week, man. And this week, just forget that kind of nonsense. Like that energy back there, that when you're not there, it's breaking up. Right? The rapport is still, let's be practical about this. Say you're the manager of like some kind of warehouse thing, and like you're the manager, right? And like that 12th house stuff is when you're not there. And with Venus retrograde, you're like, oh, I feel pretty good. I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave my warehouse in control of those guys over there. And Venus is there, you think it's pretty good. But you come back and there's like a problem. There's always a problem. And you're like, man, this was like perfect, but there's like seed, like say you're a seed farmer or a seed warehouse or something. There's like seed all over the place. Or there's like golf balls all over the place. Like every time, man. Like you're like, it's perfect, but. And that's what's happening, Aries. So the communication is going to return. So on the one hand, it's like, so let's continue with you're a warehouse manager. You're not at the warehouse, man. You leave it in charge with some other people, or you just leave it there. Or you tell somebody, the Mercury, right? You tell somebody, hey, go do this. With Mercury retrograde, they're like, I did something else. And you're like, would you do that? I did it. So I thought you meant this. That's Mercury retrograde in the 12th house. But that's going to fix this week. That's going to return to normal this week. So when you tell somebody, hey, go do this, they're going to do it. Like they're going to go there and they're going to do it. Oh yeah, we did this. Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. And that's in the 12th house. That's in every aspect of your life. So say you're like a teenager, that's like your bedroom. Like you're not there. And you're like, hey, I told you to clean my bedroom, but they didn't clean it, right? Or I told you to do, you didn't do it. And then, they sort it out. Okay, what else is going on? So now we still have Venus retrograde up there. And that's like, if you have the same warehouse, that's like, hey man, go do the thing. And you're thinking to yourself, wow, this is perfect. That guy's going to take care of the thing. He's going to do the thing. He's going to do the thing. And then you go back and he's like, it's all messed up, or it's not the way you want it. And you're like, damn, man. And it's like you mess it up. Like every single time this guy messes it up. Like I can't handle this, man. But that's what the Venus retrograde is back there in the 12th house. And so now imagine, so that's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. That's it back there. So that's what's going on. So when Venus turns direct, right, in a week or so, then that stuff back there that's happening back there when you're not there is going to be like, it's going to be like this. You're going to be like, yeah, I gotta, like all these energies, I'm not there, but all this stuff is happening there. And then this is all the Pisces stuff. And then you go there and with Venus direct, you'll be like, wow, it's amazing, man. This thing is beautiful. This is amazing, man. So if that represents your money, keep in mind, that's what's happening with your money right now. Right? You go there and you're like, what the hell? This is not, oh man, I guess it's my money, but it really pisses me off like this. Or if it's like your girl, like, oh, wow, she's like awesome, man. So like, patience, be patient, have some patience, be patient. This is not only going to work out, this is going to work out amazing for you. If you continue to live the astrology, this is going to work. So that's going on in the 12th house. Is it perfect? No, man, because it's a little bit expensive, right? Unexpectedly expensive with Mercury down there, Aries. And over here, there's some kind of problem happening at home. So either you have to move, or they have to move, or you have to renovate, or some kind of silly bananas is happening at home, Aries, and you got to deal with that action. Like, you have to deal with that action. This 12th house warehouse thing I'm describing to you, or stuff when you're not there. Say you live in California, this is what's happening over in Europe. Like, you're where you're not. So like, so that's what's going on, Aries. So that's what's going on. You should. So what are you going to do? So what does all this mean, Sunny? You're also growing your friend group. Your publicity should be pretty good. Okay, Sunny, whatever. Nobody cares. What does all this mean about your money? Your money's a little bit delayed, and you might not be thinking correctly about it. I don't necessarily think people are stealing your money, but I do think you're spending your money foolishly. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying you're spending it foolishly, or because it's retrograde, or you might be getting ripped off a little bit. Okay? You might be getting ripped off a little bit. And if you're fooling around, or there's cheating in relationships with Aries fooling around right now, because because the Venus is out of control. Most people are fooling around right now. There's I don't know that it's gonna work out, but like, I don't think it's a big deal for you. So like, for some signs it's a big deal. That's why I deleted the videos earlier. I was like, you know what, Sunny, maybe not everybody's a water sign. Maybe nobody cares. So like, I don't think Aries cares. Aries, get out, ground pound, have some fun. Ground pound and have some fun. It's when Venus finally turns direct in a couple of weeks. Mars is going to be in your astro sector of sexy fun time. So, so like, go do it. So get out and so Aries, get out there and have some fun. Money's going to be okay. Money's a little bit delayed. It's behind the scenes. You might not see it. You might be waiting on some money. You'll get it. Like, if you're waiting on it, you'll get it. But like, I don't think you're going to get it this week. The full moon is coming up later, right? But like, yes, I don't think you're going to get it this week. Love, yeah, love. I don't know that this love is going to last. The person's not perfect. All right. Good luck, Aries. I wish you the best. Next, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hey Taurus, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And share the video. Tell everybody about the sunny side. All right, Taurus, what's your action? Oh, man, well, like, okay, Taurus, you got to be careful this week. So all of this kind of blah, 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 blah. Maybe backstabbed by your friends, you know, but it's not like backstabbed by, well, a little bit backstabbed by your friends. You know, like Taurus, you might be fighting with your friends, a little bit backstabbed by your friends, but like, this is going to be a pretty rough week for that. Like, that'll be pretty rough, but try and let it slide. Like, you might feel as if you're being taken advantage of behind the scenes, or wherever you're not, right? With Aries, I talked about that 12th house stuff, but with Taurus, same kind of thing. Wherever you're not, that's kind of what's being lit up right now. That's where everybody's checking out. Except that's where the sun is. Okay, so try and wrap your brains around this. If you have like a warehouse, like, you're going to be in the back corner of the warehouse. All right? Okay. If you have like an apartment or a condo or a house, you're going to be like inside in the back of the place. And you should be spending your time there right now. If they're like at work, you'll be inside in back at work. Just like leave a comment and tell me that's what's going on. If anybody looking for your Taurus is in the back, man. So she's hanging out in the back, man. Anyways, back there. Now let's continue with the astrology story here. Back there, or something you don't normally see, right? Something out there, back there, that people don't see, that's hidden away. That's going to come on full display this week. All right, let's get rid of all of these lines. This is the most important thing. So let's just go through it. Watch your driving, fighting with your friends, computer problems. You might break up with a bunch of friends, but like, you shouldn't really. You should kind of be starting something new with a group of people, and you should be very, very, very successful at it. And it should be a lot of hard work and incredibly harmonious. It's just that right now it's wrong, right? Mercury's retrograde, Venus is retrograde, and it's a really bad time to be moving forward on a group project, because you're going to be saddled or laden with some kind of thing, this garish entity that you don't really want part of your Taurus experience. So be careful. In 2 weeks, it's going to be all cool. Right? When Mercury turns direct, you can see it's getting ready to turn direct. It's still not going to work out. You'll be thinking clearly, but it's not going to work out. Give it a week, Taurus. Give it till like the 15th of the month, and then implement your strategies, your collective strategies for everybody. Taurus, wait till that. So everybody cool with that? Taurus, wait till the middle of the month and then launch your collective project. Because in the meantime, this week, let's get back to the wound thing. There's a thing happening, man. In your absence, right? In your absence, whether you're there or not, the light is shining and people are looking around. Like, say that's that your warehouse thing again. And say you're not in the warehouse. So say you're down here in the car accident, right? Or you're up here, having sexy fun time with your friends. Excuse me. Or down here, you're in court with the kids. It's like you're picking up the kids. Say something is happening, right? You're not there. There's a wound there. Like you left your underwear there, or you left if that's like a bad thing for you, you left your granny panties there. Oh damn it! I didn't get my grannies. It's like, so like something like that is there, and they're gonna find it. That's it. Your skeletons are on. So Taurus, your skeletons are on full display. And it's not like they're on full display. It's like the people are kind of digging around in the back there, looking for your skeletons. Unfortunately, that they're going to find them. Is this happen for everybody at all times? No, it doesn't. Next month, when Gemini goes through it, right? When Gemini goes through it and everybody's looking back at Gemini stuff, they don't have the wound there. They have goofy bananas and something strange. They're going to find out something a little bit weird for Gemini. Like, oh, you did what? You put that where? So like, oh my God, that's going to be crazy when it happens. You put that where? Like some Geminis with an experience to share. But for the Taurus, that's what's going to happen. That's why I'm focusing on this. That's why I'm, going over and over about this. I don't know what it is, but it's something that you've been keeping in secret, something that's in hiding, something nobody really knows about. Everybody's going to find out about it. As for everything else, keep going. Keep going. I'm going to keep repeating this until it's there. For the next couple of months, money's supposed to be very good for Taurus, but Jupiter's moving quickly. So money's in, but it's not necessarily going to last for a long time. So if I were you, you're supposed to have your foundations built, Taurus. All right? You should have your foundations built. If your foundations are built successfully, then you should be making a lot of money. All right, there you go. Anything else for Taurus? No, that's it. That's it. There's a little bit of, like, you're going to get promoted at work. If you take that promotion, it might not necessarily work out for you. Like, Sunny, say something positive. If you sleep with the boss, you could get promoted pretty Sunny, that's positive? For the boss. Maybe bad for somebody. Oh, man, for the guy who owns the hotel. Hey, what night was what? Taurus, come on. Taurus, watch your skeletons. But, like, you're looking good. Get out and be beautiful. Your friends get out with your friends. It's a lot of fun. And what are you going to do, man? Everybody's going through it. I wish you the best. Friends into lovers, you should be feeling pretty good. And go work on your golf game. I wish you the best. Next. Hey Gemini, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Oh my God, Gemini. Like, I mean, the world has been hell and a holy smokes for you. Like, you've experienced things that you never thought you'd experience in life, in places that you don't go. So, like, has it been good? No, it's been bad. Is it expensive? It's worse than expensive. What's worse than expensive, Sunny? Like, very expensive, like karmically expensive. You know what, Gemini? I'm going to say that again. I think it's been karmically expensive. And I think astrologically, it's karmically expensive. I don't really know what to say for me. I'm a Gemini rising, and like what's something very public. Okay, like out here in the 10th house, right? Very public, Gemini. Like, one, you should be attracting when you go out. Like, people should be walking up to you and saying hello, and people should be noticing you. How do you not notice me? Okay, explain that to me. How do you not notice me? I'm quite loud. Like, not only, and I may a touch offensive. Visually. Like, that's, let us continue. Let us continue. Let us continue. So Geminis, you should be very public. You should be making a lot of money. You know, you're going to want to think things through differently with regards to work. You be very careful. Okay, Geminis, when you go outside tonight, this week, be very careful that you don't like get into violence when you go out, that you don't get into problems with the police, that you don't have problems with authority figures. I don't think Gemini's running away from home. That's not the thing. I wish you were, but you're not. The Venus, you have another 2 weeks. Of Venus being retrograde. And then when you go outside, everybody's going to start to notice you. So you know what, Gemini, you should do this. You know, if I know my Geminis, I'm a Gemini rising, I know you guys. You guys, I think you look pretty good. And I think you want to go out, but like you've got nowhere to go, or it's like it's always BS, or like it's expensive, or there's some kind of nonsense. But I think you should start thinking about going out again. And not spending money or partying or drinking or anything like that. I mean, like going outside. So, like, in addition to that, I think you might want to start working again. Like, really working. Sunny, what are you talking about? I'm a Gemini rising. I go to work all day, extra day. I work all night long. You see that? You see me working all night long, Sunny. What are you saying? Well, I know it's quiet right now, and I know there's not a lot of money there, and when you go public, there's not there, and it's a chore, and it's painful, and it's a drag, and like people just want everything for free. I know. You don't see me going online these days. You're watching a video, so I know exactly what you're going through, Gemini. I am you, so Gemini rising anyway. So. But for those who don't have the luxury to do what I'm doing, you have to figure it out. So wherever you work, right, whatever your zodiac sign, like whatever your, rising sign is, or whatever your sun, whatever you are, Gemini, or the Gemini energy that you are, know that you have to kind of get it together. And this week, you'll figure it out. Like this week, you'll figure it out. And if you can, do your best to settle into it. And it's the future, right? All of this stuff is wrapping around the North Node in the 10th house, which is your career. So if you have a lot of Pisces energy, if you have Gemini, you're going to be focused on your career and your outward persona. So let's say this again. You've been going to the gym, you've been studying, you've been working. You're not necessarily like some of it has been happening, some of it hasn't been happening. But whatever's going on, in 2 weeks, these restrictions in your life will be lifted. And you will feel like what you will feel starting now, right? When Venus passes all of this restrictive energy, it's still moving in the wrong direction. You're going to mess it up. For this week and next week, you're going to mess it up, okay? So like you're going to make the wrong choices. But for the next, unless you just calm down and let the universe do its thing. Let the universe do its thing. Keep your feet moving. Let the universe do its thing. You're going to feel like spring has begun, and you're going to want to very much take part in the day. And that's what I have to say to Gemini. So ask yourself what you're grateful for, and get out there and take part in the day. That's my advice to Gemini. There is a wound. You will find, like, I guess I'll talk about this wound, the wound for your friends. So one of your friends is going to let you down. Gemini, one of your friends is going to let you down, or you're going to find out something about one of your friends that you didn't know. Like someone who let you down, you're going to find, or you didn't get the job, or you didn't win the award, or one of your friends let you down. You're going to find out why. Leave it in the comment section. Are you going to fight? No, you're not going to fight anybody. It's going to be expensive. So it's going to be expensive. You might pay to travel, but I think you're like paying bills. Mars to Saturn, paying bills. So like pay the bills, Gemini. You're going to be okay. You're going to pay the bills. Gemini Venus at 17 degrees made a lot of money this week. You're getting promoted. Oh, and some Geminis are getting promoted. It's not going to be perfect. With the Gemini retrograde, it's not going to be perfect. But, like, it's going to work out. All right, it's going to work out. It's going to work out because there are other things happening that got your back. Whether you realize it or not, the universe has your back. I wish you the best, Gemini. Good luck. Next. Hey Cancer, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the Sunny Side. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Share the videos, tell all your friends. Cancer, what's the action, man? Okay, so like once again, we just talked about fighting, right? So like, are you past the fight? Are you past the big fight? No. No, not at all. At the beginning of the week anyways, you're going to be fighting at the beginning of the week, another couple of days. Seriously, Sunny? Yeah, seriously. But you know what? You're going to have a lot of clarity on what you want to do. Later on in that week, when Mercury turns direct, you might be having communication problems with someone at a distance, or you want to go back to school, but like you can't figure out how to apply, or you're waiting to hear back or something. Hey man, if you are applying to school, you better make sure that they got your application, right? Mercury retrograde. In addition to that, with Venus retrograde, man, with Venus retrograde, Cancers, don't be afraid to change your mind a couple of times. Like if you have your heart set on one school and then you find out, oh my God, they don't accept good-looking people. Well, then you got to find another school, man. Yeah. Really, Sunny, there are schools that don't accept good-looking people? Yeah. Sure. Sure. Okay. Next. Or don't go back to school. We could have fun either way. All right, Cancer. Anyways, Cancer. Okay, so that's the first thing, right? That's the first thing. You're going back to school, or you're studying, or you're changing your philosophy on life, and that's the deal. Now, it's still a lot of hard work. I know we talked about in the last horoscope. We'll talk a little bit more because there's something else I'm talking about today. And today I'm talking about retrograde Venus and the mistakes that it makes, or the mistake we make during Venus retrograde. The Mercury retrograde mistakes you're already accustomed to. Like I said, make sure the paperwork is there, make sure the grant money is there. For you guys specifically, the money is going to, right? The money is here, and that's like the answer talking about the money. So like, you might have made a problem way back here. So I'm just saying, Cancer, make sure the money is okay. Cancer, make sure the money is okay. You'll sort it out. Right now, letting you know, the money is not okay. But that's not the point. What I'm trying to tell you is, there are some things that are so amazing, right? That seem like they're going to be perfect. But there's just a little thing off about it. And then there's another little thing off about it. And another little thing off about it. And like, you could usually put up with all of those little red flags. But something about it is going to be wrong that you're not going to be able to put up with. So that's what the warning for all Venus retrograde for everyone. And for Cancer, that might be at a distance. Now, how do you know the difference between this Venus retrograde and a regular red flag? if you know the guy from before Venus retrograde, or if you wanted to go to the school before Venus retrograde, it doesn't mean you've met each other before the Venus retrograde. It just means you know each other, or you're like associated a little bit, whatever. And then, but you'll find that during the Venus retrograde, the retrograde thing, right? The thing that's not perfect, that's what's going to pop up and say hello, right? The other thing that's supposed to be there is either there already or it's going to wait. So keep that in mind, Cancer, as you're moving through. The yeses that you hear today are not the same yeses that will be with you tomorrow. And that is the lesson of Venus retrograde, right? Venus means yes, Mars means no. You guys got that? All right, next. Unless you're American, and then everything means fuck yeah. All right, next. Anything else Cancer needs to know? Yeah, you're going to travel. Cancer, you're almost definitely going to travel. But, like, I would really wait until Venus moves direct, man. I can't say that enough. You don't want to get caught up traveling in a retrograde situation. Like, in this situation, this Venus retrograde is almost perfect. And the negative side of it right now, like, it's wrapped into all of that. And it's associating with your destiny. Here, watch this, Cancer. For all zodiac signs who are watching the Cancer, when Venus turns direction, it's going to cross all of this again. And then the right person is going to be there. The right job is going to be there. The right school is going to be there. You know, the right distance is going to be there. So right now, I'm not saying you don't already know the guy, or you weren't already offered the job. I'm just saying now there's a problem. There's a problem. In addition to that, all the things popping up now will have problems. And I'm warning you not to attach yourself to any long-term problems. Got it, Cancer? You need help right now. A lot of the zodiac signs need help right now. Just know that it's probably short-term as opposed to long-term. All right, that's the end. You guys got that? Everybody got that? Everybody got that? Wing one. Flirting with your professor is not going to get you an A. It's going to get... All right, whatever, man. Whatever. Next. Hey, Leo, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. Oh, man. I was making a joke with Cancer. I was like... forget it. I was like making a joke, like being at school, saying like if you flirt with the teacher, you're not going to get an A. And then I thought, yeah, Sunny, well, if you flirt with your students, you're not going to get any D's. All right, everybody calm down. I don't flirt with my students. I neither flirt with my students, nor do I actually go to work. So like, everybody calm down. Here we go. Leo, what's up? You know what, Leo? You're going to be okay. Leo, you're going to be okay. Like this week, probably not okay. Actually, this is probably the worst week of the year for Leo. Really? Yeah, I think the worst week of the year. I think it's going to be very bad at the beginning. I think you have some enemies that you don't see, and they're going to burn your warehouse down. I think it's going to be really bad. There's absolute cheating in relationships. There's absolutely divorce. There's cheating in relationships. There's divorce. There's death of a spouse, right? Leo, you're attracting death of a spouse, end of a relationship. And like... that's not good, man. I don't see anything. You might not be telling the truth. There's a major legal situation has to happen. way over here, like Leo, you absolutely have the sexy bananas going on, but like you're Leo, you look good. So like whatever. So like Leo, you have the sexy bananas, but Venus is retrograde, so it's not necessarily happening right now. But so what? Leo, you don't have to worry about what the other guy thinks. The other guy does think you're hot because you are. Okay, Leo, like just I don't usually butter up Leos because like they don't really need it, but like it's not about needed. This is a Leo, right? So but the Venus is off, man. Venus is not only off in sexy bananas, Venus is also off in like money and shared resources. So like the money is delayed. So Leo, if you're expecting a grant, it's delayed for another 2 weeks. You're going to realize why. This week you're going to find out. With Mercury there, you're going to find out why everything is delayed. But like that's just still a problem. In 2 weeks, you're going to get the money. In 2 weeks, you're going to be sexy, vibey again. But right now, you just got to roll with it. Now, let's get back to the negative thing I was talking about. The money is leaving your chart. Like money is very seriously leaving your chart in a big ass way, man. The North Node, whoa, blowing it up. All right, so the weekend was expensive. It's going to be expensive again. You might have blasted your credit card. Oh, wow, that was not wise, man. You might have blasted your credit card. Here's the deal. Saturn is hard work, and it's going to hit the North Node. Saturn likes the North Node. And for everybody, Saturn is going to hit the North Node. And these things that you really want, right? This hard work, this structure that you want to apply to the future, right? The North Node. It's what we're doing this week. It's what we're doing. So this reality that you want for all zodiac signs, this reality that you want, this is the week to make it's you want to make it. I want to make it happen, but this is not the week to make it happen. Like with Venus retrograde, you're gonna make the wrong thing happen. So like, don't make anything happen. Just get it ready. Start putting it together. You know, dot the I's, cross the T's. It's not time to file paperwork. You're going to find out this week when Mercury turns direct that you have the wrong forms. So like, relax, man, relax. And then when Venus turns direct around the 14th, 15th, 16th, that's when you sign your papers. That's when you buy your property. That's when you say yes and you go away on that weekend vacation. That's when you do it, Leo. You do it in the middle of April. That's when you settle your estate, you settle your affairs, you settle your credit cards, you settle everything. You settle, right? Saturn, we're even. Settle it up. And then Venus is ready to do its thing. And you're gonna like it. you're gonna have a lot of fun when Venus is doing her thing. All right, and at that time, when that happens, Mars is gonna be down here in the first house, and you're gonna be aggressive, and you're gonna want to do you. I think Leo has taken enough abuse right now, and in 2 weeks, they're going to want to do what they want to do. So, like, go out and do it. If you want to start a new business or something in 2 weeks, you're going to, like, whatever it is, whether you want to meet somebody, whether you want to, whatever you want to do, you know, you're going to have this elastic band effect. There is a wound happening at school. Maybe, Leo, you're going to find out that you failed English, which is a little bit on the retarded side, seeing that you only speak English. And so, yeah, I blame your mom. So, like, yeah, who else am I going to blame? I blame your mom. All right, Leo, what else? You might have a problem at school. You're probably going to find out. I guess I better start carrying my phone. You're going to find out you had a problem at school. Or maybe there's a problem at a distance. Leo, if you take a vacation right now, if you travel right now, this week, leave it in the comment section. If a Leo travels this week, you will have a problem. And then I want you to leave a comment. All right, Leo, I wish you the best. Any money? Yeah, love and money in 2 weeks. You could be awesome, man. But Leo, what's going to happen is you're going to find out that you messed it up. And you're going to have to go back and fix, like literally redo the paperwork. But like, so what? Because like, so what? It's better that you redo the paperwork and you get the right thing than you get sidelined with the Venus retrograde. Bro, if you hook up with the Venus retrograde, you're not getting back in the game. Yeah. What? All right. Message received, Sunny. Thanks, man. Email works too. All right. Well, it used to. I don't know if anybody uses email anymore. Now it's all SMS. All right, whatever. We should everyone. I don't even know if that's what it is. What is it? I don't know. I don't know. I use YouTube comments. Wish everyone the best. Good luck. Next. Hey, Virog, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. No, I don't. I hope you're having a sexy, amazing day. Yeah. Come down, Sunny. Hey, Virg, what's up? Let's jump into it and see what your action is. Wow. Oh, I have bad news, Virg. He's not perfect. He's not. No. Romeo has a bumpy wang. Did you just say that on YouTube? No one watches my videos anymore, man. It's like, it's been like 10 years. All right, here we go. Oh, man. I just got nothing else to do today. All right, shut up, Sunny. Get back to work. Virg. All right, so like fights in relationship, breakup, endings, right? There's some kind of dream guy there, some kind of dream association. Because like like this here. I was going to be negative about the Venus and say like the guy is like almost perfect. And so like almost perfect, but that almost thing is not something you can deal with. So like you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it, whatever it is, you got to deal with it. Anyways, this week, Venus is free from all of this entanglement with the other energy. Like for real, man. In astrology, when Venus was cruising right in there, we'd call that an enchainment, right? We'd add Saturn to it. And actually we would add a lot to it. So the Venus was really compressed. In addition to being retrograde, it was quite compressed. Like love is like literally can't be seen, like right in front of you. You don't see it right in front of you. But now that it's past Saturn, it's going to be liberating. Like Venus is liberated. On the negative side, it's still retrograde. So there are still going to be red flags. And the red flags are going to be a bit annoying. You're going to have to talk it out. But you're going to be able to talk it out because Mercury's going to turn direct. So like communication is going to return in partnerships, which is great. You should later on in the week, when Mercury turns direct, you should have a second look at all of your legal documents. All of them? I'm a Virog, Sunny. I have a lot of legal documents. Oh, maybe the recent ones. So just double check some stuff. Can you be more specific? Yeah, I'll be more specific. Shared income, right? The legal stuff that you share with other people. It's not jointly dealing with the kids, right? It might not have to do with the kids. Your identity, your name, or something very close to you, what you identify with. But whatever it is, something about shared income or money or your health or like some money that you borrowed like from the bank or your credit card or a loan or having sexy fun time or like some bumps and leaks you got to have checked out every once in a while or like someone who owes you money. Whatever's going on there, there's a bit of a problem. And you know already there's a bit of a problem. So I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying that. But the sun is going to come in and highlight that Chiron for you in your astro sector of sexy fun time and leaks and bumps and like, hey, you know, maybe you should go see someone about that. So like, and also your shared resources, your money. So like you could find out someone else has a couple of bumps and leaks Yeah, that could be fun. That could be fun. Or you just read my Carfax. It's like, whatever, man. All right, Virgo. Anyways, okay, so that can be embarrassing. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. The money can be a problem, right? Because Chiron is like a hole in your chart. Like when Chiron is in the first house, that's like people forget your name. They look at you and they don't know, they spell your name wrong all the time. So if you have Chiron in the 8th house, that's like shared resources. So they get your credit card wrong all the time, or they get the money they owe you wrong all the time. Or like say you pool your tips, you don't get the money they're supposed to give you. Or like if it's sexy fun time, like that guy forgets he's your your boyfriend or whatever. So like you gotta watch out for that, man. That's what's gonna highlight. There's a wound there. All right, Sunny, we all get it. I don't know, man. My energy is going up and down. I didn't go to the gym today. I decided to stick in and do the horoscopes instead. And I don't know how I feel about that. I feel very Venus retrograde at the top of my chart. So, like, that's a Gemini rising, right? I'm supposed to go out, do the Venus, everything, but my Venus is retrograde. I'm like, I'm going to stay in and let you guys see me on YouTube. It's like, whatever. No, man. I stop in and talk to Virgo all the time. All right, next. Virgo need to know anything else? Virg, the money is a thing. And for those who have like bought property recently, oh, geez, man. Hey, this is a real thing. So those, and I know some of you bought property recently, and I know the mortgages and the escrow and all that kind of stuff. And so I don't know it as well as you guys. You guys know it much better than I do. But I'm saying there might be a problem with it. And Virg, there's a problem somewhere, man. And it's like with your money. So like go find it. All right, this week it's like by Wednesday, right? Thursday, right? You're gonna find it. All right, that's more important than almost anything else you have going on in your chart right now. There's no problem with the kids, no problem with that. That's where the thing is. You got to find it. All right, wishing you the best, Virg. Next. Hey Libra, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. All right, let's do it. Well, I went on and on with Virgo about shared resources and the money. And with a number of the other zodiac signs, I mention it, but mostly in passing. For Libra, this is kind of your relationship kind of sector. So you might be going through a legal situation. Like as far as relationships are concerned, I don't think it's like a problem. Like, I don't think it's a problem. Like, I really don't. I mean, as far as a Libra is concerned, it might be a little bit of a problem, but like, I don't really think it's a problem. I think it's just a situation where I think like Libra, your boyfriend's going to do something embarrassing. It's like that. Or someone you thought was your boyfriend is going to turn out to be not your boyfriend. Or the guy's going to be married, or there's cheating in relationships, or there's a wound, or like you're going to get dumped, or you're going to get divorced. Libra, watch out that you don't get dumped or divorced. Like the Chiron is heating up. I wasn't looking at it like that. I was looking at it more of something embarrassing. Like for like Virgo, it's the money, right? It's the health, right? But it's the money. And for like it's the health. But like, most of the Virgos I know are like they gotta, they get the alimony and the stuff, they gotta watch it. So, whereas most of the Libras I know are happily married, or like happily in a couple, or like grouchily married, or grouchy in a couple. But like either way, Libras not really worried about it. And so, but this week, that's going to be on display. There is a little bit of a wound there. I'm not saying nothing about nothing. Libra's not getting divorced. But like, it's going to blow up a little bit. It's not going to blow up. It's just going to be a wound, right? I wonder what Scorpios, their health. Ooh, okay, I got to watch my health. For Libra, just watch it, man. Just watch it in relationships. Okay, not just a relationship, like legal stuff. Like if you have any bills, make sure, like, if you didn't change your name on the bill, you're gonna have to change your name. It's like that kind of stuff, which is really silly, because like Venus is retrograde, so the money is gonna be a mistake. But it's like, that's the kind of thing, like instead of getting like seriously heavy duty about stuff, it's kind of like the bill is not getting paid because like the wrong name is on the bill. And that's like Venus retrograde, not getting paid, the bill, Mercury Chiron right in Aries, you know, and the Mercury retrograde, you know, like Sun Chiron, like that's what's going on. What else? You know what, Libra, look at this. You know, let's look at this in a more, have some fun with it. I was getting a little bit jelly of the Venus retrograde, to be honest. So, but like, I'm okay with it, man. My destiny is wherever. But for Libra, if you're looking at an office romance, it's there might be a little bit a problem with the office romance. In addition to that, if you're going to get promoted or a new job, it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be a bit of a problem. Now, let's look at the fun side of things. Now, you're a Libra, right? But like, you could still have fun and go out and do stuff. And so like, and I think it's fun. I like hanging out with Libras because like we try, but we're not like Aries, you know, we don't have to really heads up. But over here, you know, like imagine Libra, you're going to go to the gym, okay? Libra rising. And the Venus thing's like, oh man, that workout is going to be perfect. Right? No, I got a better one. I was thinking about you're going to go try something at the gym and it's like the exercise doesn't work out for you. So what? It was fun to try. That's what it is. But like, it's even more fun than that. It's Venus and Venus is retrograde. So Libra, imagine you go shopping. Yeah, hey baby. Yeah, y'all go, whatever, man. You know I like that stuff. And so like, so Libra, you could go shopping and you're going to get this really cute outfit. And you're going to go to the gym and like two other girls are going to be wearing the exact same outfit. And you could be like, oh, Sunny, that's embarrassing. We can't ever work out here again. And I'll be like, that's okay, man. I have a gym back at my place. it's like I work out here in the basement. That's right. All right. No, Libra, that's it's going to be really fun. So like, it's going to be like... That's not where the wound is. The wound is in relationships. But like, that's the Venus retrograde. Get out and have some fun with it. Just watch your money, right? You might pay to join a gym you don't want to join, right? Not because you don't want to work out, but there's something wrong with the gym, right? It's sixth house, your physical health. You also might be taking care of someone, or you might get a pet that doesn't really work out. So be careful with that. You're not really supposed to be starting anything. But like, man, go to yoga, try out a different yoga place, try out this. It's not really going to work out, but it's fun to try out different stuff under Venus retrograde. And trying it out in the sixth house is a lot of fun. My sun and my moon are both in my sixth house, so I think it's going to be fun. All right, next. Anything else for Libra? Yeah, that like Libra, you're probably going to give into a little bit of temptation this week. If you didn't do it already, you're going to give into some kind of temptation with someone you know already or someone you see every day, and it's not going to work out. But it is definitely going to be fun. So good luck, Libra. Look at this. Unexpected sexy fun time. There you go, Libra, right out. There you go. You're going to have a good, Libra, you're going to have a good week. You should be getting ready to travel or go back to school. You know, Libra, this is a good time to go back to school. This entire year is a good year to study, and like next year, like not next year, starting in June. Libra should be ready to take their career to the next level. Oh my goodness, in June, Libra, you should take your career to the next level. You're about to become super famous. But right now is hard work. It's not even hard work. Hard work is down here. This is going to the gym. That's going to the gym. That's not even hard work. It's just meeting a lot of new people, meeting people from all over the world, expanding your horizons. So right now, Libra should be massively expanding their horizons. And by June, Libra will get an opportunity to apply or to relate to others all of these horizons, everything they're witnessing or learning or studying on these horizons here. That's the deal, Libra. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Have some fun with your accidental, unexpected. Libra, have some fun with your accidental, unexpected, sexy fun time with the person you see every day. Okay. All right. Everybody ready? My favorite pillow and yours, Libra. All right, wishing everyone the best. Hey, Libra, get out there and have some fun. Don't worry about it, but keep your bills. If you go shopping, like seriously, if you go shopping, keep all of your receipts and just have fun. All right, wishing you the best. Next. Hey, Scorp, what's up? Welcome back to the sunny side. I hope you're having an amazing day, man. Seriously. Whoa, okay, back to round 2. I had a little bit of a break. I took a nap. I had dinner, sort of, protein powder and onion rings. Whatever, man. So, like, that's like having a milkshake and onion rings, right? Because, oh, man, I hope you guys are okay. As I'm recording the horoscopes, we're just about to go through a bunch of the transits. I'm feeling it. I don't know, man. Here, look, check this out. I recorded your horoscope actually a couple of times. And, you know, it get a little moody, a little emotional, a little blah, 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 a little homo. What do you want, man? All of this stuff is happening in, like, not all of, but this stuff, the 5th house and the 6th house kind of like this. So, like, well, not really like that, but, so, like, I went, like, there's a, like, a rapport thing. Oh, no, you know, Venus is retrograde, man, and it's causing a problem. And the problem it's causing, it's, like, it's a real problem. And it's not a real problem for, like, I want to keep myself out of this reading somehow, okay? You guys all know I'm a double Scorpio, and you all know that I'm actually feeling this quite deeply, and it's affecting me. It's not just the kids, it's not just the relationships, it's not really money, although for some people it very much is money, and I guess for me it's a little bit money. For me, so we're going to leave the relationship stuff aside. I went on and on. Venus retrograde, there'll be problems. Be careful about, like, if you're in a situation where your Venus went quiet, like it went quiet, right? And so, like, I make jokes, right? Oh, my imaginary girlfriend, all this stuff. But if your Venus goes quiet, that's okay, man. That's okay. That's okay, because Mercury's also retrograde. Mercury's going to turn direct this week, right? See that little S there? Mercury's going to turn direct. That's S is for stationary. It's going to move forward shortly. But is communication going to improve, like, dramatically when Mercury moves forward? You know what, man? I think this is a different situation. Okay, let's talk about lovey-dovey stuff for a sec. I think this is a different situation. Or not different. Let's go back to it. Venus has disappeared. That's okay, man. In this situation, that's okay. There are reasons for that. The reasons will be revealed if you need them. I don't really need any reasons, man. In addition to that, we had that North Node eclipse thing, and there was a very real possibility. I was making jokes, right? Oh, my imaginary girlfriend's going to dump me and all this stuff when Venus is cruising the eclipse. But the reality of the situation is such. The people who are popping up during Venus retrograde have a yeah but or an almost perfect quality about them. When I was going on about purchasing things as well. Like if you buy a car, let's say, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be maybe something is going to be wrong with it, man. Like not wrong like a problem, but something you didn't necessarily like. Like say it's like the cars I'm looking at have that like flicky shifter thing in it, but I kind of like the clutch, man. It's like I'm a little bit of a dirty old school guy. And the motorcycle I was looking at is kind of like, it has carburetors, man. And like I'm like, that could be a lot of fun. So listen to this. I was looking at this real badass motorcycle from about 2002. So it's old and it's going to be pretty cheap. But at the same time, it's Mercury retrograde and Venus is retrograde. And it's really cool looking. And it's really badass. And it's big, man. And it's fast. But it's something is going to be a little screwy with it. Like I want to move the pegs back a little bit because I don't like that stretched out ride. And because that doesn't really make any sense to me. I'm not, it's a big, strong, like it's a fast bike. Why would I ride it like that? So like, you know, it's not quite, doesn't really, so like it would need an adjustment to make it work. And there are some adjustments that might not really be worth it. Like the bike's also carbureted, which could be kind of fun, right, to tune the carbs, but like, that might be a pain in the ass after a while, all right? Or maybe I screw it up and now the bike is, I can't ride the bike forever, right? So I used to have an old sports car with carburetors, right? Like it's a thing, it's fun, but it's a thing. So here we go, man. Back to the 5th house. So that's like purchasing stuff, right? Like, so for the females out there, say you're gonna go purchase some girly stuff and you're like, oh wow, this is perfect, but, and you're gonna be like, oh my God. Normally I would make a USB cable joke here. So like, but like, let's lay off the USB cable jokes. My channel is like, the SunnySide here, for those who don't know, one of the reasons I'm not coming on is because the algorithm absolutely hates me right now in a very vicious way. All the views that you see on this channel, they're SunnySiders. So like, I'm like, you know, like whatever, man. You know, good job, Sunny. Thanks, man. But the algorithm is hating me pretty good right now. Could be all the, anyways, whatever. So let's continue along. This is Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. We'll talk a little bit about this. I'm recording this. Let's go back. Let's go a little bit about the love thing, and I'll try not to make it homo. And I'll use these other analogies because this is going to continue for another 2 weeks. And some of you are trying to accomplish things that you might have to make some purchases. And it's going to be almost perfect. So let's go back to the motorcycle thing again. Like the motorcycle, man, I really thought that was a cool bike, but carburetors, where I live is really cold. That's a bad idea. All right, it's like, you know, whatever. What about, I was looking at saxophone, like the car, yeah, okay, but then maybe like, my kid might drive it. My kid might drop by and drive. So like, that's not again. Or like, saxophones, right? I was looking at one and it was like, really? It was like, and I was like, nah, man, you know, that's not really me. So there's a lot of that going on right now. And it's also happening in love. There's a lot of things that normally we might say are like a red flag, and we would embrace the red flag. Well, this is what I talked about on the other videos. If it's a red flag, normally we would embrace the red flag under the name of love or giving it a chance or rapport, especially with Venus moving on and stuff. But like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about red flags. Not at all, man. Not at all. I'm talking about other things. And there are real, honest to goodness, Venus retrograde things. And it's not Saturn things, okay? It's not making it difficult. It's not like, oh, Sunny, I can't do this. It's like, there's not that kind of stuff. Because creativity will solve this problem in the 5th house, which is the house of creativity. I will say this again. Creativity will solve your Saturn problems right now. It took a while to get here, right? I was saying things like, oh, that guy's a cock block. All right, go talk to this girl, and this old guy would come up and start talking to us. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, that was going on for a while. That went on for a while, man. But, like, I'm learning. Maybe I should have talked to some other ones. Like, so, but what I'm saying is, or I'm going to go talk to some girl. Saturn's still there. Go talk to some girl, and then there's something happening, you know, whatever. So, or she has a boyfriend, which just happens 9 times out of 10, which is a little weird because that's kind of my type. So like, whatever. But The fifth house will help you in this. Creativity will help you get past your Saturn in this situation. Other places it might be hard work. Other places you might need money. Other places you might need family. Other places you might have to go out into the world. Sometimes you might travel. Right now it's creativity, Scorp. Creativity is going to help you get past the Saturn blocks. Let's go back to the Venus thing. So this Venus thing is popping up, man. And anyways, I was making jokes about it. But it's not, I was making jokes about it. But the reality is, it's not a Saturn thing. It's not a Mercury thing. It's not a North Node thing. It's an absolute Venus retrograde thing. And you will find, Scorp. This is why I'm this is why I'm taking everything easy. And I'm just like, I'm bummed out. And I'm a little bit down. But like, I also know that Venus is retrograde, man. The guy's not gonna work out. It's like this is not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out in a way that like you can't walk away from. Like you can't. You're not gonna be able to deal with it. So, good luck, Scorp. So, Scorp, if you're meeting someone new, and this isn't like a past thing, right? This is a new thing. This is a new, like it might be someone you know already, or it might be whatever. But like these no's are popping up right now. So careful, Scorp. It's interesting. Just like the motorcycle, just like the saxophone, just like everything else. You know, I have business opportunities that are popping up, or like the algorithm with the channel and these different channels that, like, it's like, you know, sort it out. Okay, now we're going to do that. So that's the love thing. That's the money thing. This week, Mercury's going to turn direct. Communication is going to return. But I would caution you, Scorpio, that although Mercury is going to turn direct, Venus is not yet going to turn direct. And you have to have a lot of faith right now. You do. I do. I do. So, but you have to have a lot of faith right now, because you don't want to be that Venus retrograde in someone else's life. You got that, Scorpio? You do not. I know this is difficult. This is more difficult for me than you. You do not want to be that Venus retrograde in someone else's life right now. All right. So just wait, right? You waited this long. Just wait. All the other signs are there, like everything else. Whoever you're interested in, Scorp, they should know. All right. Next. So that kind of bummed me out, but like that's okay. And I know the way this is, it's gonna work out. It's actually kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Next, watch your health and your pets. Watch your health. Watch your pets. Some kind of wound in your day-to-day life is gonna creep up. Now, man, as a Scorpio, I stopped drinking months ago. I still smoke a little bit. Like, I don't really I go to the gym. I'm in really good shape right now. I want to start boxing in a couple of weeks. I haven't decided if I'm going to stay in Toronto this summer or if I'm going to go to Thailand. I still have to figure that out. I guess it depends on the money, but we'll sort it out. Anyways, forget about that. So watch your health. A wound in health might pop up this week, or the spotlight is going to be on it. Maybe okay, so it's a little bit, the Chiron is a bit of an embarrassment. It's a little bit, it can be something that was forgotten, but it's about your health. So watch out, Scorp. All right, next. This is a long Scorpio one, but let's continue. So thanks for sticking it out. Next, back to the Venus retrograde in the 5th house, because there are a lot of creative Scorpios who watch this. And like, man, like, this is tough. I have a major case. First, I know the algorithm doesn't like me because I did a thing on a thing, and it was like, yes, fuck you, Sunny. And so I get it. I'll sort it out. But it's really affecting me creatively. I have a major case of the why bothers. And so like, but at the same time, Scorp, I have a major case of the why bothers tonight. It's Friday night at 11 p.m. I don't really want to, right? It's really weird. Now that I stopped drinking, I'm like, I don't know. Normally I would be online and we would be doing date night, but like, it kills the channel. Why bother? So So, or we would do the psychic league. But like, why bother? It doesn't make money and it kills the channel. Why bother? So I'm already psychic. I'm in a league on my own. Why bother? So you should be going through this as well. Now, here's where it all comes together and why you have to bother. So Saturn's causing problems, man. Like, you get into why bother. Like, it's gonna be, like, it's just draining all of the energy there. Right? And with Venus there, you're not feeling the love. I don't need no fucking love from nobody. This isn't about me, okay? I'm actually thinking about, you know, some writers, Scorpios who might be writers right now, and Scorpios who have kids. And I'm thinking about Scorpios who are YouTubers and Scorpios in the film industry, and kind of me a little bit, except I'm not really worried. I'm not really worried about my career. But like, because although the algorithm isn't loving the sunny side, the algorithm actually loves sunny. So I'm not really worried about it. So, but you guys should be. So Venus is going to lay an MIA for a while. However, you should be doing stuff behind the scenes. Saturn is going to lay on a holy why bother, but you still have to do it. In addition to that, and that, I hope this pep talk works, because this is about as hard work as it gets astrologically, but it's actually reward for hard work. And it's all in the 5th house of the creative, your creative endeavors. So, are you going to get back to work? Man, I'm not telling you to rush back to work. Not at all. I'm not rushing back to work. I am very much doing things in the background to, you know, to make the algorithm happy. Unfortunately, I really going through the why bothers, right? Like, so I brained it out. My brain is working in the right direction, I think, but it's going to be a little bit. So you have about 2 weeks of Venus, plus with Venus retrograde, you're going to have technical difficulties anyways. So hang out with the kids, man. Go have some flirty fun. Go have some sexy fun time. Go have some flirty fun. Go meet some people. Go out and enjoy your life. Right? My moon is in Scorpio. I won't be doing any of that. But for all you other Scorpios, you guys should go out and enjoy your life. Go out, have some fun. Go out, enjoy your life. Go out and do your thing. Get out and enjoy your life. Venus is retrograde. Nothing is perfect, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be permanent. And that's the problem with Scorpio right now, you know, so whatever. All right, good luck. I wish you the best, Scorp. Let's get on with things. That's like 17 minutes. Okay, I wish you the best, Scorp. Next. Hey, Saji, what's up? I hope you have an amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. So what else is going on? All right, well, there's still problems at home, man. It's all going to continue. Actually, I just went on and on and on about this stuff over here for Scorpio. You know, because like for Scorpio, that's like it's a serious thing happening for Scorpio right now. And they're not doing a good job. They're not doing, although it's in Pisces in the 5th house, Scorpio's not really doing, like, they're doing their, actually, to be honest with you, I think Scorpio's doing okay. I think Scorpio's doing okay. The world might not be doing okay. All right, let me get back to it. Sag. No, like, seriously, still watch out for problems at home. That's not going to change. Let's see what changes. This is going to peak. Right? So that's going to peak this week, Sag. So, you know, whatever's happening is going to peak. That's at home. For better and for worse. Wow, you know what, Sag? I gotta say, like, it's all still home stuff, right? But like, well, let's see what else is going on. But Sag, you know what sucks about it? Like, if you really do have to renovate the house, or you do have to paint a wall, or you're gonna beautify the place, like, especially this weekend, when you watch my horoscope for next week, you're going to watch it on the weekend, and Venus is going to be conjunct the North Node, and you're going to be like, oh man, I got to paint that room. I got to paint that room. I got to paint that room. You're going to do a really bad job, man. So, like, it's really funny. Or you're like, I got to do this thing at home. I got to do this thing at home. I got to do this thing. And it's, like, going to suck. So, like, Be careful, Sag. Oh my God, Sagittarius. Your entire experience at Home Depot is gonna suck. Oh my God, Matt. It's gonna like, hey, you know, thanks, Sag. I feel a little better now. I was getting down about the Scorpio thing, and all of the horoscopes really have me down this week, or today anyways. Doing the horoscopes really have me down. It's going to be an incredibly difficult weekend, and I've already done those horoscopes, and I bypassed all of it for next week, and it's very stressful for me to turn away from conflict to look at something else. So anyways, so for you, Sag, oh my God, money. Oh wow, shared resources. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is it. You're borrowing money. Astrologically, you're borrowing money. Hey, Sag, make sure you don't get sick, right? Unexpected sickness? Majorly unexpected sickness. Actually, Sag, the thing is, the major unexpected sickness is going to happen this weekend. Like it would have already happened by the time you watch this video. But major unexpected sickness. You're not going to get any car accident or anything. Your car might fall apart, but like not this week. In like next week, or like next week when Mars enters Leo, your car might fall apart. Actually, Sag, watch your driving, man. Your car might fall apart this time next week. So be careful. This week, don't worry about it. Like this horoscope week, don't worry about it. But next week, I'll watch your car. I don't see any accidents or anything. I just see your car falling apart. There might be a problem with your family. Your brothers and sisters might be imploding mentally. That might be a thing. Just watch out for it. Over here, there is a problem with the kids, man. I haven't overly gone over this. Once again, I usually do the weekly horoscopes on like Sunday or Monday, but like this is going to cause a problem, Sag. Like it's not a problem. It's an embarrassment. Maybe you're going to find out that one of the kids are pregnant. You see, the sun there is like a find out because the light is there. For those who study astrology with me, I'm putting the Udemy courses into the membership section here. So right, those who did, and it's going to be cheaper in the long run for the YouTubers, for the SunnySiders, and more expensive for the Udemy guys in the long run. So just letting you guys know. In the short term, it's cheaper for the Udemy guys. But for now, if you want that, just go check out the playlist. And whatever, if you want to study the stuff. Anyways, for Sagittarius, there's going to be a hole with the kids. Like one of the kids might disappear. I don't think anybody's running away from home, but one of the kids might disappear. The Sagittarius energy, you might lose money at the casino. I don't think this is a good job to go to the casino. I think a good time. I think ongoing as Neptune, man, I think as Neptune, you got to be careful about the fifth house and those slow moving planets. They can cause some real upheavals in life. And with Neptune cruising through your fifth house now, Saggy, you're going to you're going to normalize. Hey man, I'll tell you, wherever Neptune is, you're going to normalize that. Not only are you going to normalize it, you're going to fight your ass for it because it's in Aries now. So you're going to fight your ass for whatever that Neptune is. And for Saggy, you have to watch out because that's gambling, man. You're going to yeah, it's having kids. You're going to spend a lot of energy in the next many years about the kids. The next little generation, you're going to spend some time with the kids. In the next couple of years, you'll spend some time with the kids. You'll spend a lot of time with your creative stuff. I think this is a good this week here, okay, is not the greatest week for this, but I think... But man, it depends on what you're doing. This is kind of you kind of want, if the sun is approaching the Chiron and Venus turns direct, right, next week, like say on April 12th or 13th or something, say you wait till the 14th. But by the 14th, the sun is going to be over there and Chiron is going to be hidden. Now, I'm telling you all of this because it's in the fifth house, and I was going on and on about the fifth house with Scorpio. But for Sagittarius, if you wanted to create a self-help YouTube channel where you talk about your personal wounds, especially with regards to children or creativity, wounds you've had in creativity, wounds you've had in gambling, any kind of fifth house wounds, children, sexy fun time, crazy ass addictions. The fifth house isn't crazy ass addictions, but like it could be like a sex addiction, but like, you know, fifth house kind of stuff, wounds you had in the entertainment industry. And that's why I'm saying self-help thing. Now, really, helping others is more of a sixth house kind of thing, right? Very much. So if you wait until the sun is in the sixth house, then you're going to do your channel is going to be a channel about helping others, right? The sunny side is a Virgo. We analyze everything, right? We make lists, we analyze. The channel became popular because of my meditations to help other people and my list videos. What zodiac sign makes lists? Virog, man. So there you go. Maybe I'll go back to making lists. The sunny side is a Virgo. They make lists. But we got to do the horoscopes because I got to help you guys. So when the astrology looks like that, right? When Venus is moving in this direction and the sun is over there in the sixth house, it's a good time to start a self-help channel. All right? It's a little weird thing. It's a weird little side note for Saggy, but like, that's what it is. Anyways, there might be a problem with the kids this week, blah, blah, blah. I would stay away from gambling. Seriously. I think, it's a very good time for the entertainment industry for Sagittarius, and that is a sign in the entertainment industry. If you're looking to start a YouTube thing, that would be to do it. That would be the time to do it. But like again, I would wait 2 weeks because Mars is going to pop over here and it's going to highlight that. Your car is going to fall apart. Your computer might fall apart. You might get into fights with people. But you kind of want this to move forward so that your channel always looks good. Everything you're doing looks good. Because like it's Venus, man. That's why I'm waiting. All the videos I'm making on the other channels, like the tarot readings I'm putting on other channels now, they're like, the sound is all messed up, man. And I'm using mics and stuff. Like, it's all messed up. So like the Venus is retrograde. So relax, man. Relax. The same if you're looking for love. Relax, man. Venus is retrograde. Chill out. I'm gonna go back and add that to the Scorpio. Scorpio, chill out, man. Venus is retrograde. She likes you. She really does. Why are you telling us that Sagi's Scorp? She likes you, Scorpio. So, like, just chill out. What does that have to do with Sagittarius? She has nice legs. Okay, whatever, man. All right, Saggy, let's move up. All right, so, okay, next. All right, Saggy, you cool with all that? Don't worry about, don't renovate the house right now. Don't paint any walls right now. Don't don't buy anything for the house. Because you're going to, if your parents are a problem, deal with your parents. If your family's a problem, deal with the family. If the home is a situation, deal with the home. Like, it's going to be awesome. I think Saggy's going to make a lot of money in real estate soon. Like right now. Like right now is a bad time. But in 2 weeks, wow, in 2 weeks, if you sell your house in 2 weeks, you'll make a lot of money. In 2 weeks when the stock market bottoms out. It's like I should do a video on when the stock market's going to bottom out. I didn't do that. I was telling you guys about the stock market crashola, but like I think I deleted that video as well because the horoscopes were getting too long. All right, next. Anything else for Sag? Yeah, don't renovate. Like the fifth house is usually kids and sexy fun time, but you know what, Saggy? And Mars is up here in your money, right? You watch out. Saggy, you might get like some like bumps and leaks, right? Watch out, but it's going to be fun. You might get some bumps and leaks, but it's going to be fun. Something at a distance is, okay, whatever, man. Good luck, Sag. No, I think it would be somewhat therapeutic for Sagittarius to start some kind of social media thing in the next 2 weeks or so. And I don't think you should make a business out of it. I think you should just have fun. Maybe we'll do that on whatever. Next. Good luck, Sag. Next. Good luck. You're going to be okay. Don't stress anything, Sag. Don't buy anything. Sag, it's Sag. You're going to buy ugly grapes. Ugly drapes, don't do it. All right, just be cool. It's good. All right, when I visit, I'm gonna say, good luck. Next. Hey Capricorn, what's up? Excuse me. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. All right, guys, let's do it. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Oh, man. So last time I talked about the horoscopes, last time we did the horoscopes, I think I went on and on about Mars in relationships for Capricorn. And I said there's a positive and a negative to that. So if you're in so that's whatever, okay? Like whatever, positive and negative. The warning here, in addition to relationship, whatever, it's, fighting with the in-laws, right? Whatever, you're cheating in relationships. For Capricorn, watch your legal stuff. I'll keep saying this for the next couple of weeks. So like the next 4 horoscopes, I'll tell you guys that keep watching your legal stuff. Excuse me. And if you're a Capricorn who's born a little later, like a late Capricorn, you're going to have to watch your legal stuff for another couple of weeks. All right, next. Just watch it, man. It's going to peak. You can see it, we're going to be past this weekend thing, 26. I guess it's hitting the Venus. Oh, the Mercury. Sorry, guys, the Mercury. The Mercury is getting ready to turn direct. I'll tell you about that in a sec. So for Capricorn, just watch the relationships, whatever. It's going to be more on the weekend. It's going to be a stressful thing. During the week, you'll sort it out. All right, next. Sorry. Watch your legal stuff. There was something else that was going to happen. Oh, yeah, Capricorn, talking about coming up in a couple of weeks. Sunny, did you ever talk about what's going to happen this week? Relax. Just relax. So let's just do this, and then we'll move on. So last time I was talking about relationships, putting a lot of energy in relationships. It's going to continue. In addition to that, watch your legal situations. Right, although Mercury was retrograde, I'm not necessarily talking about anything like that, although maybe, I know I went through a lot of Mercury retrograde stuff, and I'm gonna, but it's gonna sort itself out, and to be patient with it. With the Mars there, you might not be patient. But at the same time, you should probably put a lot of energy into getting this stuff sorted out. All right, whatever, Sunny, whatever. Get on with it. Okay, well, the get on with it is okay, let's get on with it. So Mars, it's gonna enter over there in a couple of weeks. And that's gonna become important because that's gonna oppose the Pluto. And that's all of that is the Quan, right? All of that is your tree of Quan. So there you, unless you have a boyfriend with a big ass hairdo like that, that's your Quan tree. So Capricorn, I make my own mind. Okay, Capricorn, relax. But this is a thing. Okay, so wow. So be careful, Capricorn. It's like shared resources. All right, one of the kids might freak out the credit card a little bit. Okay, it happens. Maybe you're going to have an expense that you're this is more like you paying for someone else. So, and like I said, with the relationship, obviously I'm going to talk about this endlessly for the next month. But Capricorn, it's taking a relationship to the next level, for better or for worse. So on the negative side, if you get divorced, if there's a problem in relationships, you're going to end up dealing with it. If you have a lot of success in relationship, that will augment, that will continue at a larger degree. It's going to be pretty cool, actually. The only negative side to all of this is that there's it's going to be expensive. And it's going to be expensive. So you're going to have to deal with it. On the other side, when we're in a private reading, I show you the chart. And then we try and figure out what's going to happen in the real world. So this could be a situation of you moving in with your boyfriend, or you guys buying another house, and Mars entering the 8th house is getting a mortgage. It's across Pluto, and you guys just having a garage sale. Okay, it could be something as simple as that, right? Geminis might be having garage sales. Gemini's expensive. Capricorn, you might have a garage sale. Well, Sunny, that's it. That's it. That's it. Have fun. It looks like money is it's gonna be expensive. You're gonna lose money at the garage sale. How is that possible? Okay. Actually, the money is gonna turn out to be important, because this isn't just paying off your credit card when it gets there. It's not just taking things to the next level. Pluto's gonna break something in your money. And so you're like, a source of income is going to be lost, Capricorn. So that's why I'm going on and on about this. Are you going to lose your job? Well, it's not just your job, man. It's like, you might, like, if you're looking for a job, you'll probably get a job. Like, seriously, you might have lost a job recently. Capricorn might have lost a job recently, but like, the South Node's moved on, man. Like, the South Node moved on. Jupiter's happy down here. So it doesn't necessarily have to be your job, but it's a money situation. And maybe you're renting the house and the tenant, like, it's something like that. But you're going to have an ending in it could be your job, an ending in a money situation. And then a lot of energy is going to be applied to a shared financial situation. All right. Additionally, you might, you're going to have to watch your investments moving forward. When Mars enters the 8th house. Okay, you cool with that, Capricorn? Because when Mars finally gets there, I'm going to be making sexy fun time jokes. Okay, and I might not dwell on all these problems that's going to happen for about 3-4 days. And it's gonna be difficult. It's probably going to happen at the end of this week. Probably towards the end of this week, next weekend, I'd watch your health, right? Like, health, watch your health, watch your credit card, and just watch out, man. All right, next. Accidental pregnancies. For real, Sunny? Man, I just like teasing you with that. All right, next. What else? Okay, what else, Capricorn? Well, all of that. So good things are happening at home, right? Good things should be happening at home. Actually, if there's a wound at home, or if you were arguing with someone, there's going to be a lot of emotions happening at home or around the family this week. Like, if someone like passed away, like if this is the week of some kind of memorial for you, it's going to be an incredibly emotional week. So Capricorn energy, be careful. If your moon is in Capricorn, wow, this is going to be a very emotional week for you. Actually, my sun is at 23 degrees Scorpio, and this is going to happen at 22.5 degrees. Like, I think I'm going to feel something here. Oh, my God. I wonder what... Oh, wow. All right. Just again, the astrology is making me nervous again. Oh, man. All right. Well, whatever, Capricorn. Watch your driving. I don't think you're going to get in a car accident or anything, but like, watch your driving. Watch your brothers and sisters, watch your driving. All of that's going to be really good. Like, it's just a problem with it now. Like there's just a problem with it, but it's going to be very, very good. You're going to have to do the 2-week wait thing like everyone else. Wait till we get to Aquarius, man. Aquarius has to wait on money for 2 weeks. They're like, Sunny, seriously? Seriously, man. Anyways, Capricorn, that's what's going on. What about date night? All right, I hear you. I hear LP9, I hear you. Date night. You know what? Date night for Capricorn, even with Venus retrograde, it's going to be okay. All right, don't stress it. If you're dating, if you met someone through one of your friends, if you met someone online, if you're like hanging out with someone, you got a little bit of a vibe going on, it's going to be okay. It's a very Capricorn kind of love. So don't overly, it's in Pisces, right? That's not very Capricorn. But like, what I mean is Saturn is also there. So, and the North Node, right? You're trying to make your dreams come true. And when you're doing it, we're all doing it in a very Capricorn kind of way, even though it's in Pisces. So like, because it's Saturn, right? Saturn is trying to be romantic. So don't worry about it. I think it's just keep in mind that Venus is retrograde, so it's not going to be perfect. He's not going to, Romeo is going to have his fly open all night and like, or something like that. So it's not perfect, but like, like, what do you want, Capricorn? Get out and enjoy your life a little bit. All right, wishing everyone the best. Next. Hey Aqua, what's up? Welcome back to the sunny side. I hope you're having an amazing day. These are your weekly horoscopes. Let's check your action out. All right, Aquarius. Wow. Okay, so like, good news. Good news. You're only busy for like another 2 weeks, and you're only in like the danger zone, like the health, stub your toe, hit your elbow, danger zone for another 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, right? Maybe 1 week, so you can chill it out, right? But don't chill it out like right now, especially not this weekend, right? When you're watching the horoscopes. But like next week, you'll feel it. You'll feel like a big project, or you'll feel the weight is being lifted. Everyone will feel it. So like the energy is in the air right now, and Aquarius, like it's in the air, it's arriving. You'll feel like you're not going to be as busy. All right, but at the beginning of the week, you're really busy. So keep going. And things are very expensive. And you might have to overpay. And you're working your butt off. And it sucks, okay? The beginning of the week. But like you're almost at the end of all this busy stress that's been happening since like October, man. It's been like so stressful that like you like it's just been brutal bad, but like you're gonna be fine. Same like with the cancers, it's been so difficult, but the cancers it's gonna get better. It's gonna be expensive financially. Money's gonna be tough for Cancer, but like it's gonna be better. I think cancers are going back to school. Aquas, you're not going back to school. You should be working your butt off right now and doing your best to make money. Money's going to arrive in 2 weeks. Okay, so if someone owes you money, you're going to get paid in 2 weeks. Or like if a government money, like if your contract, you're going to get paid in 2 weeks. So like chill it out. Okay, chill out. Any stress regarding money, in 2 weeks it's going to arrive. You're going to be fine. More than fine, right? Aqua's into hard work as well, man. Like the traditional ruler of Aquarius is Saturn, and Saturn is hooking up in the money house. So like hard work, Aqua, put in the legs, man, which you're gonna do. Which is so like so I wouldn't worry about it. All right, so like for most people, this is like I've been going on and on in the last 2 zodiac signs about like everybody about this, but for Aqua. Like if your money is, but that's a lot. But like this is very stressful and it can cause problems, right? Like physical problems. Like when you're that busy and that rushed, then you can have some bumps. And another week, let's say, of bumps, Aqua. Not getting bumps on your wang. That's a different thing. That's different. That's who's getting bumps on their wang. Did I say that? Oh my God. Oh, hey, next. I think Capricorn. No, not Capricorn. I think Sagittarius is getting bumps on their wang right now. Whatever. Sunny, you needed to pause the video for that? No, man. Let's keep going. Let's plow through. So, anyway, so Aqua, after this, Mars is going to be up here for a while. And like again, you've been let me get back to, let me calm down. So Aqua, you've been working your butt off you've been really putting in the hours, man. And it is absolutely going to pay off. Like absolutely. In 2 weeks, like you're going to start. So now with Mercury direct, you're going to start to see your progress. And then Saturn is conjunct the North Node. So this hard work is going to be amplified, or you're going to begin receiving the rewards for this hard work, or it's going to pay off, right? Saturn is the dark sun, not the dark sun, right? Not like a thing, but like the burnt out old sun. is Saturn, right? And so like they're gonna see it in time. Saturn represents time, right? You're gonna see it in time. But then we get the Venus there, man, and Venus is retrograde, and Venus is your money. And it's retrograde still for another week and a half, another 2 weeks. So like I'm a Scorpio. I'm so fixated on my Venus, right? Like it just sucks. So, oh my God, I gotta tell you, man, you should try and do you ever get a Brazilian on your Venus, Sunny? Yeah, I was next. What are you I gotta like delete. I gotta edit more video. Let's move on. I'm leaving that in. Aquarius, relax. Okay, so let's do it. So that's the second. That's your money. Okay, let's leave your money alone. Like you get it, you got it. Next, when Venus moves into this, when Mars enters the 7th house, your shift is it's gonna shift. Everything is gonna shift to legal situations, legal entanglements, and committed relationships. Now down here, Aqua, you're rocking. Hey, Aqua, you're rocking the universe in sexy fun time right now. But like you should already know this. You've been doing this for a while. And you're very lucky, right? Aqua's with anything at 17 degrees. You're very, very lucky right now. Actually, Aqua's with anything at 17 degrees should buy lottery tickets. Right? Or if you have anything at 6 degrees, like if your Venus is at 6 degrees or 17 degrees Aqua, you should buy lottery tickets. If your moon is there, you're going to be very optimistic. You're going to just be in a good mood. Excuse me. All right, man, relax. It is a lot of energy with the children, but let's just lay off that for a bit. If you want to get pregnant, this is a good time to get pregnant. But actually next week, next week, you're really going to want to get pregnant. Because like, if you wanted to get pregnant, Aqua, next week, you're going to really want to get pregnant. Like you're really good. Right now is all for work. Okay, Aqua, it's all about work and your health. And I'm telling you not to stress out. I'm telling you not to bump yourself. But shortly, all this energy is going to move on to relationships. You do have the horny bananas, but it's more like you're super playful and creative, and you kind of want to have a lot of fun. And I think you should, man. I think you're Aqua, you're Aquarius. You're like not the sign of fun, but like go be easy breezy, man. You know, Jupiter's in Gemini. Go be easy breezy. Talk to some people. Get out there and do it. When Mars enters up here, but keep in mind, everybody's going to be loud and proud in a couple of weeks. All right, what about this week? It's still work time, all right? As much as I'm talking about that, because I was talking about the kids and creativity, maybe go to the casino, maybe gamble a little bit, maybe buy some lottery tickets. You know, Venus is still retrograde, so I don't know. But, like, that's the deal. Anything else for Aqua? You know, Aquarius, this is a different world for you now. For whether you realize it or not, I don't actually believe in better or worse. And I don't think you do either. I believe in this is the way it is. And I believe you believe that as well. Which is, okay, so I think that's the deal. This is the way it is. And so, Aqua, your relationships, right? You can see all of this is empty. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm actually talking about the South Node, right? And Mars is moving in this direction. So for the next couple of months, your finances and your relationships and your legal entanglements and your business partners and your partners, man, the people you hang with or dealing one-on-one or in groups, what's going to happen is this is going to be restructured. So I would caution you, people who your investments are going to decrease, like you're spending money, right? You're probably spending money investing as opposed to making money investing. You're spending money investing. Like you're going to buy a house, right? You're going to buy a house or you're going to invest in something. And like that's going to continue to drain your shared resources or your investment resources is going to drain for the rest of the year. Man, it just entered into the Virog, man. It just entered in there. So like Aquarius, drain on the investment money. What it means is you're going to pull money from your investments and you're going to put it somewhere, like in buying a house. So like that's what's going to, or buying a car or paying off the bills. It looks like you'll probably, Aqua, just going to warn you, you might have car problems this week, or you forget where you parked the car, or you might lose your cell phone. Leave it in the comment section, man. Even though Mercury's turning direct, Aqua, you might lose your cell phone, you might lose your brother or sister or something, or you might lose your car keys. I seriously think you're going to lose your car keys. Yeah, I think it's either Aqua's going to lose their car keys or Capricorn is going to lose their car keys. But I don't think Capricorn's losing anything. I think Capricorn is putting hard work into things because Capricorn is going to do it, right? Like each of us naturally do the energy of one of our planets. We often do a couple of them, and sometimes it changes and it influences us. But for certain planets doing certain things, certain signs resonate with it. And right now, Capricorn, Aquarius, we're talking about Aquarius. I was talking about Capricorn. But Aquarius, as well as Capricorn, can resonate quite strongly with the Saturn vibe. In other words, Aquarians are great captains, right? A lot of captains of sports teams are Aquas because they're born first. They're bigger, right? They're bigger kids, right? They're leaders, captains. They go first in everything. They eat more. They're like, Anyways, let's get on with it. Aqua, it's going to be okay. Watch out for losing your car keys. Money gets better in 2 weeks. I wish you the best. Next. And finally, dearest Pisces. Hey Pisces, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the SunnySide. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And let's dig into our horoscopes, man. I mean, not everything is the greatest. Like, there's the retrograde action is kind of negative for the Pisces vibe. Like, I know I've been goofing around and I always goof with the Pisces, but what do we say? Like, Pisces, Venus is retrograde in your first house, man. How is that good? So, Pisces, you're getting pimples. You're supposed to be really good looking because you are. And astrologically, even though Saturn is there, right, giving you a little bit of a grouch vibe, you might have a little bit of RBF, right? It might, just so what? So you should be working on yourself right now. You could be a little quiet, holding yourself back, reserved, not taking chances, hiding yourself, wearing hats everywhere you go. Like, whatever, man. Venus is retrograde. It wasn't going to work anyways. So whatever. But you're still looking good. So, do your best to be the best you to yourself. Sunny, what the hell does that mean? It means, Pisces, take care of yourself right now. You should be awesome. But for whatever reason, it's not getting through. The message is not getting through. And so Mercury's retrograde, communication will return. For whoever you want to return, communication is going to return. But Venus is still retrograde. So that part of you is still not cool. And so be careful. Like honestly, Pisces, there's cheating in relationships. You could get bit by a dog. Cheating in relationship, bit by a dog. Problem with the children, a lot of problem with the children right now. And if you're supposed to, if you're waiting for some money, you're going to have to wait another 2 weeks. Or if someone, Pisces is like this, as if there's someone out there who's usually really sweet on you and usually really kind of giving you gifts and stuff, is not happening right now. Like, the guy's not there. So, like, what? Or someone is doting on you, right? Like Venus, the rapport. Like, I'll say it in another way. Say you have some kind of major rapport with someone. Venus is retrograde. It's going to break that rapport right now. So like, and Pisces is, of all the zodiac signs, you're going to feel it the most, regardless of what placements you have in Pisces. My Mars is in Pisces, right? I'm artsy fartsy. I'm, whatever, man. Stick up for the underdog, whatever. But like, if your moon is in Pisces, you're going to be super emotional. And as the year progresses and the North Node moves closer to your moon, Pisces, you might actually go crazy this year, right? If you have a Pisces moon, you might go crazy. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, that's really funny. Oh my God, man. It's okay. What do you mean by crazy? Oh, well, this is textbook. You're gonna have a super major ego. You're gonna like, that was so funny. You're gonna have major ego. You're not gonna trust anyone. You're gonna have crazy dreams. It's gonna go crazy bad. So like, you're gonna be loony. That's the definition. So moving on, and that's gonna be deeper and deeper and deeper into Pisces. Pisces, you're gonna go crazy this year. Thanks, Sunny. Relax, man. Pisces moon gonna go crazy. Pisces Mars might get. So you would think that Pisces Mars would get violent. Pisces Mars is not necessarily a violent Mars, but it's a very social justice warrior Mars. As we're doing this, I was laughing at the Pisces moons, but my Mars is in Pisces. So something about me and Mars, actually Mars really likes the North. Mars likes the North Node. And so, no, wait a second. Mars likes the South Node, right? Always getting things done. Taking care of it, taking care of it, taking care of it. When Mars is doing the North Node, the Mars gets blown out of proportion and it becomes a little bit violent. So if your Mars is in Pisces, your Mars is going to blow out of proportion this year. So, and a Mars in Pisces is a social justice warrior sticking up for the underdog. So old Sunny boy is going to have to watch himself a little bit. Because I got my Mars, I was making fun of the Pisces. I'm making fun of you guys, especially the Pisces moon. But like, because the Pisces moon that I'm like whatever, man. Like whatever. You can't be. So, it's Pisces moon, you're going to become full of yourself, right? So watch out for it. Pisces Mars, you're going to be like, you're going to really try and stick up for something. You might go crazy as well. Pisces Venus, oh my God, you're going to probably get pregnant. You're going to have a lot of sexy fun time. Pisces Jupiter is going to be optimistic. They're going to have a pretty interesting year. And they, especially when Jupiter enters into Pisces, oh my God, Jupiter in Cancer, oh my God, Pisces. If your Venus is in Pisces, oh my God, if your Venus is in Pisces, entering into June, you're going to make a lot of money. Venus and Pisces are going to should make quite a bit of money this summer. I'll tell you, especially the early ones. I'll tell you later on when that happens. Same with Mars. Mars in Pisces, the early ones like myself, you're going to be very, very creative. And the early Mars and all that stuff I was talking about is going to blow up. It's going to double blow up, man. Jupiter's going to hit it. You're going to be super optimistic about it when Jupiter enters Cancer in a couple of months. And the North Node is going to blow it out of proportion. So all that stuff, and it's in different sections of everyone's lives here, right? We're talking about Pisces placements. And so it's actually, now that I look at it, I haven't really been looking at it. I've been looking at the negative stuff, right? There's a lot of negative that's happening right now. And I started out saying the negative, and I was going to joke with you about it. And I was joking with you about it. But Pisces, 2 more weeks of Venus retrograde, right? After that, like Pisces, you have a big lucky in love. You have a big lucky in love coming. You have a big, maybe, I don't see a big money thing happening. That's not necessarily true. But if your Venus is in Pisces, that's a big money thing. Actually, by the time Jupiter gets there, by the time Jupiter's here, Venus is going to be over here. So Pisces, you will be making money. But like, that's not the greatest aspect for the horoscopes. All right. What else? you know, Pisces, I gotta warn you about something. Just as going on with Aquarius saying busy, 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 and then you're going to get back to work, or you're gonna do the partnership thing. For Pisces, you know, Pisces has had creativity and sexy fun time since October. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on with Pisces. Pisces have since October have been over the top creative, and they've been putting a lot of energy in some kind of creative project. It could be social media. I could make jokes with OnlyFans and all that kind of stuff. But like for Pisces, that's what's been going on. They've been putting most of their energy into some kind of creative project for the last many months, like September, October, November, December. This has been going on for a while for Pisces, and you should very much be seeing the success of all of that hard work. In 2 weeks, when Venus turns direct, you will see all of the success for all of that hard work. So all of that Pisces who stuck it out, like last fall when I was saying Pisces, put the energy in, you know, congratulations to all of you guys. You know, all of the congratulations, all of that hard work. What have I been saying? Pisces got to do the work, man. All of that hard work is going to pay off. Congratulations, Pisces. I am proud of you. That energy is going to move on. You're going to have to watch your health. Yep. You're going to have to watch for bumps. You're going to have to watch for bruises. You're going to have to watch that your pets don't get sick. You're going to become very busy. So I don't know what you're doing in your life. You guys are all different. Maybe there's going to be a money situation. Right? This week, there's going to be a money situation. For better or worse, it's going to be a money situation. And then in a couple of weeks, in 2 weeks, you're going to put a lot of energy into your day-to-day life. You're going to become very busy. So whether you're trying to get a job, or you're trying to monetize something, or you're trying to take whatever it is to the next level, you're about to become very busy. So congratulations. As far as relationships are concerned, Pisces, I would very seriously imagine that you're about to break up with someone. And whatever, I don't really think that that's the worst thing in the world. So, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world, Pisces. My imaginary girlfriend dumped me last week. It's okay though, man. Venus is retrograde. She'll be back. In your dreams, Sunny, that's where I will be waiting. All right. Hey, man, let me tell you something else about Pisces. So, it's fascinating. When I'm in Vancouver, Canada, I used to live there. I'm a Pisces rising, very artsy-fartsy in Vancouver. I was a music teacher in Vancouver, and I was doing stage hypnosis, my erotic show in Vancouver. And so, anyways, I was just curious. The only thing I have in Pisces is my Mars, and whatever. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete all this. Whatever, I'll let it run. Anything else, Pisces? You'll send me some lotion? Thanks. Thanks, Pisces. Thanks. All right, what else Pisces need to know? You make some money from real estate. Pisces, you can make some money from real estate this year. Honest to goodness, money from real estate. I think you're going to break up in relationships. I think you're going to break up in a relationship very seriously. I think you're going to change your relationship status. But and I think it's going to happen it might happen this week, man. So but really, this is more like a sexy fun time week for Pisces. And it's more of a sexy fun time week for Pisces. But I'm telling you, all this energy you're putting in your creative projects, that's going to move over into the 6th house soon. And you're going to become very, very busy with something else. Or maybe with this. But there's a project that you're going to take to the next level. Whatever that is, you're going to take your project to the next level. You're going to get very busy. If you met somebody, Pisces, you might be taking that to the next level as well. All right, anything else? No, man, that's it. I made it to the end of the horoscopes. Congratulations, Pisces. I hope you're having an amazing day. And that's it. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the best of a super amazing day. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Good luck, Pisces. Good luck, Pisces. I really do wish you the best, and congratulations. Wait for that Venus to sort itself out, and you're going to see the rewards. Keep working hard. The hard work is paying off, and you should be seeing it right now. I am proud of you. You're using the astrology. Congratulations. Now go make some money in real estate. Go make some money in real estate. Wish you the best. Next.